So I've had a couple of conversations with some people today. In fact, I have them every bloody day. Every freaking day. Hey, Lani, how are you? I've had a couple of days off, actually. It's been the world of good. Not being on social media. Hey, Eminem, how are you? I've been off social media for a couple of days. Been living in the present moment. I've been really connecting with my partner. For those of you who don't know, got hit by a car last Saturday, and nothing like something like that to throw you back in the present moment, right? And also remind that it's really, life is so precious, right? So if you're always living in the future, you're always striving for things, you're always working for more, you're always trying to do more, you're always focused on what you're trying to do, and you're never living in the present moment, you're not really actually, you're not actually really soaking up the beauty in life, right? You're actually not doing that. When you focus on the future, and I've just done a coaching call, like a coaching live Q&A in my BOSSWOMAN Unleashed program. Remember, guys, for December, I have a special offer for you. If you want to talk about working with me, time is now. Like, if you're sitting on the fence, like, freaking get your shit together and start doing something about it now. And this is what my video is about, and this is what I want to talk about with you. The conversations that I've been having, right? It's like, I feel good one day, and then I feel crap the next day, and then, I don't know, or I'm not sure. I'm like, if you feel it, it is there, right? If you are constantly feeling not great about yourself, or constantly not feeling great about a situation, constantly not feeling great about something in your life, that is your intuition and your inner guide telling you to change something, to do something different, right? You know it. But then we jump into these, everything's fine. I should do this, and, I should be happy with this, and I should be happy with that. And, some days it's good. It's only occasionally when it's shared. The thing is, it keeps popping up and up and up and up and up. I spoke to a woman. I've literally had the same conversation with her freaking like 5 times in the last 2 years. About the same shit. It's just a different experience. It is just a different story, right? And I'm getting real heated. And it's like, whatever, right? If you're willing to do something about it, then awesome. But if you're not willing to do something about it, you've got to stop talking about it. You've got to shut up. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Because I want you to ask yourself this very important question. Probably the most important question that you can ask yourself. What are you willing to do about it? Right? If you have a problem, or you've got a worry, or something's not sitting right with you, and those of you who follow me, or you know a bit of my story, right? 5 years ago, it would be about 5 and a bit years ago, I was living, what most people would say, a great life. I had a partner that I've been with for 4 years. We were living together in our own apartment. We talked about potentially getting engaged. I was running a personal training business. I had somebody working for me. I was earning good money. And not working as much as I was, things were fine, right? The thing is, I was crying on the couch during the day because I was not fine. I was not okay with it. It was not all right for me. Yeah, but you know what? Like, there was nothing wrong with the guy I was seeing. He was a beautiful person, right? Nothing wrong in my business. Nothing really wrong in my life. I just wasn't happy with it, right? And I wanted more for myself. And, one woman I was talking to the other day, she was feeling guilty about wanting more. Like, I've got this great life. Like, why aren't I happy? Because it's not what you want. You're just not listening to it, right? You're going with what you think should This should make me happy, instead of intuitively listening to yourself, or even creating the time and the space and the energy for you to get intuitive with yourself, right? Most people in this world are walking around like zombies. They've got no level of self-awareness whatsoever, right? They're just following suit to everybody around them. And what we don't realize is that you are uniquely yourself. That is your actual power. And until you start to own that shit, you're just following suit like a zombie behind everybody else. I need to take a breather, hey. So this is my message. This is actually my message tonight. I want you to get a grip, right? In the nicest, loving way possible. And stop feeding yourself bullshit. Because you know deep down, right? If it doesn't feel good, it's probably not serving you. If it doesn't feel good, right? It is not meant to be. And that's not to say that, you should feel happy and everything should feel great all the time, right? There's a difference between that. And you would know this if you paid close attention to yourself and learned about yourself. Learned about the emotions that you experience. Learn about your default blueprint that your subconscious mind is running. Learn about why you're triggered by certain things. Learn about what's important to you. Learn about yourself. The more that you work with yourself, hey Sam, how are you? You're gonna have to watch the start of this video. I've been on fire tonight. The more you understand yourself and learn about yourself, the more that you can work with yourself, right? Instead of working against yourself. People just push and push. Hey, Sandy, push and push and push. It's like pushing shit uphill. You would be better off banging your head against a freaking brick wall, right? When you're doing something that doesn't feel good, it doesn't serve you, and it's getting you nowhere. That is an indicator for you to stop, right? And try and look at things from a different perspective. Try new things. Try different things, right? You can be intuitively guided if you just learned a little bit about yourself. Spend some time developing yourself, understanding yourself, working with yourself, right? Most people don't do that. They go and get an external source to tell them how to do what they want to do or what it is that they want, right? I am here to help you figure out what it is that you want, right? How you can best move forward, how you can own your own shit, how you can be in control of your mind and body. So that then you know how to operate yourself, right? Mind, body management. That's what my last program was called. Legit. I mean, it's not very me. Yeah, mind, body management. It's more like BOSSWOMAN Unleashed is more like me. Yeah? That's why I renamed it and I made it longer, right? Because it's a process. It's not something that just happens overnight. It's not like you just 1 minute change one thing and then everything has changed. It's a process, right? And it's about doing it from a place of love and compassion and respect and acceptance of yourself. It's about coming from that space, right? So you can utilize it to help drive you forward, right? Instead of kicking your ass, right? Talking yourself down to yourself to get yourself to drive forward, which is what most people do and why most women fail, right? Because how many times can you kick yourself to a curb? And then you might as well stay there, right? So I think my message is pretty apparent. Those of you who are listening, who I've had this conversation with, you know my intention, you know where I'm coming from, you know I'm saying this with love. But just get a grip, right? If you want to change shit, you're going to have to pull your big girl panties up and do something about it. But remember that the most important question that you can ask yourself, hey, Zoe, the most important question that you can ask yourself is what are you willing to do? What are you willing to do about it? If you're not willing to do something about it, you need to learn to let your shit go, right? Let it go. You can bring it back at some point, right? You can bring it back at some point if you want to. You can always change your mind. That's the beauty in having the power of choice, right? You can always change your mind. The thing is, if you keep revisiting that, but you're not willing to do anything about it, you're just making yourself feel like shit on purpose. It's just a way of sabotaging yourself to make yourself still, feel like shit. Keep yourself in that corner, right? So if you're not willing to do something about it, what I invite you to do tonight is actually just like let it go. Figure out a way to let it go. Drop it. Doesn't serve you. Let it go. But if you are willing to do something about it and you do want to make change, you do want to create change, then you should probably book a call with me so I can help you get started, right? And just having that conversation, just getting started is like majority of women's problems. Like, just get started. Doesn't matter how small, how big, doesn't matter, right? I have some times left open this week. If you want to have a chat with me, there are no obligations, no nothing. If you just want to have a chat, see what it's about, and see how I can help you, I can definitely do that. If you want to work with me, then awesome. If you don't, then that doesn't bother me. There are plenty more people that do. Cool? So it's just like, just do something for yourself. And if you're not willing to do something about it, then just let it go. Cool? All right. Have a fabulous Tuesday night. I'm going to bed early, and I will see you guys and reply to all your comments tomorrow. Good night.